You gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Keep it. Keep yourself in control.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Webb will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind him. Not the case with that swing of the bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. Two-run shot that time for Mike Trout. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Into the box now, Hyunjin Ryu. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Three runs already home here. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Man, you might see some scrambling between a manager and a pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. One out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. The pitch. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
That is good.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's got great power. I love watching him.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Acuna going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Toronto leads this one 3-0. Hyunjin Ryu gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the division series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Into the box, Pee-wee Reese. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gallo is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Nero?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, he sends it out of play. A base hit into center field.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy. And you wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft. Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. You have to get the ball up to do some.
K-line, base runner at first with 1 out. And this will be fouled away. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Tatis camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Mike.
So the next to bat will be Mike Schmidt. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. And And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the second inning. All set for the start of the inning. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No one out with a runner at second. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
The 0-2 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate, a switch hitter with this kind of sweat. this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 1 out and a runner on second base. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's his swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Acuna is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
2 on, 2 out, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Blue Jays on top, 3-0. Now to the plate, here is Ronald Acuna, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
1-1 the count. Now here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. One out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Yordan Alvarez goes down for the second out in the bottom half. So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mike Trout. Swinging a shot toward right center. Kaline moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Hyunjin Ryu. And this is lined hard to deep left. Alvarez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back, second baseman,
So now into the box is Joey Gallo. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Well, they lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Gary Sanchez as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Grounded up the first baseline. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
batting number, the pitcher, Brandon.
Digging in next, Brandon Webb. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
1-2 now. Now here it comes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So next to bat will be Pee Wee Reese. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is... Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Here's a pop-up now. Sanchez moving to his left. 1 down. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Here's Chris Bryant now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Now back, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Now into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. He singled first time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitch better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Alvarez has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. They lead it 3-0.
Never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Al Kaline.
Al Kaline.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit to short. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he falls behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Mike Schmidt, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
one of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day. And that's on the menu so far.
Relay to Freddie, double play, and that'll end the inning. One hit's all they get. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees nothing. At the plate now is Aaron Judge. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ripped down the first base line. On a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the game, as the Blue Jays have opened it up further down, 4-0. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
And he looks at a pulled strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. 1 out, bases empty. That brings up Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. Now he's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Number 40.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And up steps Salvador Perez. As he'll swing and miss with a first pitch slider at strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. K-line is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's 1 for 4. He's set and the pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty B, how about this, D-Roll? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come to.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, hey, Matty B, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Roll. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna.
Well, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Swing and a little tapper. Here comes the 1-2. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. And there's one down now. Now at the plate, here is Yordan Alvarez down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Up next.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Ozzie Albies stands in as he looks at a called strike. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 0-2 once more.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 9-0. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney. Aaron Judge stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. McHugh's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
As he grounds one briskly to short. He's got it, and that's the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hyunjin Ryu, getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Popped him up. Usual has a play, and the inning is over. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 10 and the Yankees nothing. And now Gary Sanchez will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
the real again. What they say, I ain't hearing it. Let them know I ain't feeling it. Let them know that it's real again. Back to the real again. What they say, I ain't hearing it. Let them know I ain't feeling it. Let them know that it's real again. Trying to flex on me honest. Mad 'cause I handle my business. Jealous when I get the new necklace. I live proudly and you might miss this. What they say, I ain't hearing it. Let them know I ain't feeling it. Let them know that it's real again. Back to the real again. What they say, I ain't hearing it. Let them know I ain't feeling it. Let them know that it's real again.
Fans, this reminder to stop by the Stadium Store, located on the main concourse, to pick up all of your postseason souvenirs. We've got hats, we've got shirts, we've got jerseys. If you want it, we've got it. Make sure to stop by tonight and make sure you're outfitted for the postseason.
Now let's go and like the city, y'all. Rebels where it's at, we gotta hit it up. Every party favors we can live it up. You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress. We ain't even planning, but we match it though. Everybody looking when we pass it though. We just turn the strip into a fashion show.
Let's keep going. Can't believe it's back. It's already fine, and I feel so alive. You got me glowing like a firefly.
From the stretch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's another 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see. So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Vladimir Guerrero will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
Now at the plate is Pee-wee Reese. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. The 0-1 on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. dropped in. Comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Joey Gallo is retired to start out the 7th. In now, Salvador Perez. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they just continue to pour it on here. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Is this a live baseball game, or are they taking batting practice right now? Somebody help me out.
This is one of those deals where they say it's good weather for a snowman, right? That 8 spot looks like it's snowman in the scorebook. 8 bombs so far in this game alone. Crazy.
He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
I don't even think this lineup knows what's happening right now. Seriously, I think the entire lineup from top to bottom has completely blacked out.
This is one of those days, too, D-Row. I'm a former guy that pitched in the bullpen. When you see the ball flying out of the ballpark like this is when you come to the ballpark and the pitching coach asks if you're available. That's when you tell him, no, I can't pitch. I got a sore throat today.
Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as this lead got even wider. So now to the plate, Aaron Judge. And it's fouled away. And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Racing back to center fielder. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field is 4th in the ballgame as the blowout continues.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. Line drive, base hit to right. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, he's obviously very comfortable in the spotlight here. In the postseason, everything is amplified. Runs mean more, and every pitch counts, especially when you make a mistake as bad as this one. Missed his location, and he takes it out of here in a heartbeat.
Stepping in now, Dylan Betances. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Jays are out in front, 16-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Al Kaline singled in his last at-bat.
The right fielder, Al Kaline.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they're going to get an out of this as they're able to put the tag on him there. So stepping in is Stan Musial. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even. You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. Still 16-0. Begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Joey Gallo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Road, you can't be better said. And I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
1 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Acuña's there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Next, here is Chris Bryant. Past matchups against Seth Lugo is just 2 for 9. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Schmidt has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Ronald Acuña. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
Ronald Acuña Jr.
Again, another foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty, one man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Shot weakly to the left. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Lee Smith is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Andrew Jones is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. K-line is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Next up, Fernando Tatis Jr. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Now a ball hit on a rope to left. That had the distance, but it is a foul ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Acuna is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron
Judge is having a monster day as you take a look at what he's done so far, and he's aiming for an unprecedented 5th homer in this one. Now the first pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Toronto leads this one 16-0. Ready now is Gary Sanchez. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the air, down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. He throws him on the fastball there. Gary Sanchez is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
25. Andrew Jones.
At the plate, Andrew Jones, a little bouncer. 1 out, nobody on.
Ball 1.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. Fouled away. Now another 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Andrew Jones becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the ninth. At the plate now, Pee-wee Reese. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That swung out and missed, and we're even at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Good pitch as this is swung out and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And he fouls this one off. Last chance for the Yankees. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. 16-0 the final tonight. Toronto jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Hyunjin Ryu gets the W on the mound. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt. Joe.
Is never enough. I just wait for us to go in circles. A lifetime of giving up for you. I'll stop, give me a break.
to go into circles, and the distance of my room is anything so necessary. I was thinking about that thing that you said last night, so boring. And the 80s bands, oh, where do they go? Can we switch?
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. So here is Nicky Lopez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And there's a swing and a miss, and that's how Game 4 will. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Correa stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. And now a chance to meet the Mets. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
In there, strike 2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on the deal. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a swing and a miss of the slider for a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, the shortstop.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Turner is under it. One away. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about winning a National League pennant here at home?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Batting third, the second baseman.
And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? First delivery to him. Line, that's a base hit into left field.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
And Carlos Stanton now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Hot shot to third. Arenado's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. On to the second. Back in Los Angeles for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast. Infield in all around. Here's the first pitch. Jesse Winker is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Again, a 1-2. And it's fouled away. 1-2, here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout. Standing in now, number 18. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And the curveball's high in that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Number 18 goes down for out number 2 in the top half. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. So that'll extend the inning with 2 away and bring in Buster Posey to bat. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1 ball, no strikes to count. High in the air out to center field. Marisnik is under it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Mets strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's a .375 hitter. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Buxton will wait on it. And very quickly 1 gone.
Batting 6.
So 1 down, no 1 aboard. And that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Swing and a miss on the slur. Strike 1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Loved by Arenado. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Tyler.
Up next, Tyler Stevenson trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Jake Marisnick. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. 1 left. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Nolan Arenado. 0-1 the count. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your 1st out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box now, Jose Barrios. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. First pitch on its way. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Trey Turner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara.
No pitcher.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
The batter number 8. Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Next up is Carlos Correa. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Strike 2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. First pitch of the AB now. Popped up. LeMahieu has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes. And the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, it's been a rough go for these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
To the plate now, number 18. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Buxton is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner gloves it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Roll, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches to strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. That's exactly what happened right there.
In now, Tyler Stevenson. Hit in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Buster Posey now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. 0-2 the count to Posey.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around the third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
2-0 now. The 2-0.
Inside ball 3.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out the door.
Next, it'll be Nicky Lopez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. 2 left for the Mets. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Joaquin. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. Oh, that gets him on the mound. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Jose Urquidy is forced onto the mound now following the injury. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Ha-Seong Kim steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. No runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado has it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Tyler Glasnow takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. He's set and the pitch. Trey Turner is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, and in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Trey Turner becomes the first out of the inning. Nick Castellanos now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. Blown away as he misses again, 2-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Came inside with the off-speed stuff, and it catches the corner. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. There's ball 4. So next to hit is Jesse Winker. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Striding in is number 18. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And will hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike for the Mets first baseman. And that misses, 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Fastball ran in and got him. Ouch back. Here's Byron Buxton now. A hit in 2 tries so far. And looks like you got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Hit the other way out toward right field. No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 2 left for the Mets, and this is still. Now to bat, DJ LeMahieu. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of the ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Now batting, left field, Giancarlo Stanton.
Next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, who grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Now batting, the right fielder, Randy Reyes.
Next to dig in, Franmil Reyes. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number. 7th inning ready to roll, and that brings up Buster Posey. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And that swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first down.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey,
A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Kyle Tucker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. He pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Got him to go after that one. He's in a quick hold, 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Let's go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Tyler Wells will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Jake Marisnick is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. High and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Tyler Glasnow. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Fly ball right down the line in left. Winker is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa from the stretch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track? I'll be honest with you, you're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that right ball to the dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing.
I was concerned about getting the guy out.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And a relay to the plate. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate. So now to the plate, Nicky Lopez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls in the strike. And look out as this one catches him. And a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up. And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these 2 pitchers.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Kyle Cody enters the game after the delay, which lasted a little under an hour, but we're ready to go now. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And that misses 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. A 1-2 pitch.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets leave 1. We are still scoreless. John Curtis is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castellanos is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now back, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castellanos is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now back, right fielder, Reyes.
Now it'll be Franmil Reyes. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher is giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Next up for Los Angeles, Tyler Stevenson. And his guys are looking to erase that. Donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no run. Travis Shaw will stay in the ballgame, taking over the catching duties behind the plate. Number 18 is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2 and 1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3 and 1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here's the first pitch. It's mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. The 0-1 gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Seager backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Next to stand in is Buster Posey. It's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And he fouls this one off. possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Stanton, still ranging back. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. So a two-run homer down the line in left, as it's now a 2-0 ball game. Matt Olson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Count now a ball and a strike. Fouled off. Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't.
Jake Diekman takes over now with two gone here in the top of inning number 9. Nicky Lopez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Taken down and in for a ball. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Olson, runner at first with 2 gone. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Grounder down the line at third. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fly ball right down the line in left. Stanton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. Giovanni Gallegos enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Now to the plate, Jake Marisnick. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The pitcher, Jake Diekman.
First pitch on the way. And look out. Oh, that got it. And anytime you hit the pitch. You're asking for trouble. Jacob Stalin is into the ball. As well as he takes over. Around and right. Lucas Giolito is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch. And guys don't take kindly to that. Oh, he nails his 3rd consecutive batter. Get him out of here. chance and earn the save. Look out, that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run. Stepping in next, Giancarlo Stanton. His day at the plate hasn't... Meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Stepping in once again. Come in now as he takes over. Diego Castillo. He's into the ball game as well. Also injured as he takes over at third base. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is down. And he's done it. Next stop, the Fall Classic, as they will walk off with the National League pennant.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys to victory.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Tonight's paid attention.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Tyler Glasnow gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
2 words, Matt. High ceiling. This guy has a chance to be one of the most dominant pitchers in all of baseball. Big, tall, strong guy with a big power arm and a nasty hammer curveball. If he's throwing strikes with his fastball and his curveball, he's nearly impossible to hit.
Here now is Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's 1 for 5.
First pitch, 7:07.
Ready with the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And here's a man whose baseball card goes for more than $1 million. Honus Wagner. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Hannes Wagner goes down for out number 2 in the top half. At the plate now, Lou Gehrig, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Tapped up the first baseline. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Just starting things out here in South Florida. Hit down the third baseline. Hard hit to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And now in the box, Freddie Freeman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Mays is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Batting second.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. You could bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. On a line, that's a base hit.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Batting fourth.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. He's set, here it comes. Now a drive by Judge, deep left field. That ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. His second home run of the series, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Standing in now, Tyler Glasnow.
A pitcher.
Hit in the air to left field. Foster will put it away, and the side is retired. The 2 in the inning for the Marlins, thanks to the 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Miami. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in George Foster. The fastball is swung out and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, as That's a pitcher you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
So he sets him down swinging. George Foster goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Stepping in now, Willie Mays. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Still 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, set to lead off the home half of the second.
I'm interested to see how focused their APs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jacob Stallings. First delivery to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. Turner has it. Throw on to Garrett, takes care of him, and that will end the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. And now for Washington, Miguel Cabrera. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
The catcher.
Now the pitch. Jorge Posada is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
In now, Mike Scott. He's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time running the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
1-2 for the Nationals pitcher. Slow roller out to short. So the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop rounds out to the other, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 5. Ready. Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2.
Second baseman, Lourdes.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Mays waits on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They're up 2-0. Speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Ned. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And it's fouled away. Count remains at 0-2. Fouled away. He could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
High in the air and deep to left center field. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Nationals are on the board and trailing 2-1 now.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Now to the plate, Lou Gehrig.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now back, left field, George Foster.
That brings up George Foster. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Swing and a miss on the fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporate.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Chipper.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Going back is the right fielder, and it's gone! Solo shot to right center, and it gives the Marlins a 3-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
And he fouls this one off. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
The pitcher, number 20, Tyler Glasnow.
To the plate now, Tyler Glasnow. This one's flared out toward left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now back, left field,
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Mays. Gone! Back-to-back homers. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. His 4th long ball of this series, as it's now a 6-run ball game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Hero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now. 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the
Bob Feller answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Seven runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw by Wagner is right there for the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First delivery to him. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike one.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Mays waits on it. Two down.
The first baseman, number 5.
So two are gone now in the Miami fourth, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? Back with more from Game 3 after this. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Willie Mays. First offering on its way. And a fastball is in there for strike one. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Mays is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Try again, 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate now, Miguel Cabrera. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Lifted into center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 7-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Next, it'll be Chipper Jones. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Who says hitting isn't contagious? These guys have been feeding off each other all game, and 5 home runs is the result. I'll tell you, you might see some scuffles in the on-deck circle between guys fighting to get to the plate.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. This will send a ground ball down to third. And there's out number 2.
The pitcher, number 20, Tyler Glasnow.
So here now is the pitcher, Tyler Glasnow. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And now the first pitch. And he popped him up. Foster charging in on it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He swings and grounds it to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. 5 innings. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Posada, to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
So he sets him down swinging. Jorge Posada goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Very weakly on the ground. And another foul ball. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will wind up a foul ball. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Reined in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Mike Soroka enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Joey Gallo. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That one's right down the middle for a strike. Stepping up is Hannes Wagner. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. 1-0 the count. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. First pitch on its way. Oh, he nails his 3rd consecutive batter. Get him out of here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he hits another guy. 4 in a row. looked weak.
I really can't believe that the umpire is letting him stick around here. That's the 4th hitter he's plugged. Enough is enough. Get this guy the game before he hurts someone.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. And he gets it down, but it's going to be a foul ball. Couldn't steer it fair. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's safe at the plate. And in the late stages of Game 3, they've broken the tie. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And stepping in, Jorge Posada. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Ball one to start the at-bat. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count, he's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
Swing and a little tapper. Foster at third, Mays at second with 2 gone. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So disaster strikes here in the ninth, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. The Nationals lead it 11-10. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Liam Hendricks comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning. Set and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. Once more. Hit sharply on the ground. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Turner over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. Manny Machado will pinch hit here. And potential tying run. CJ. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. And look out as that one sails behind him. And it's just a one-run ball game. Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Here comes the 3-0. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that. Oh, he nails his third consecutive batter. Get him out of here. Next to hit, Jacob Stalin. His day at the plate hasn't... Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So head down to first on the hit by pitch. Next is Fernando Tatis Jr. A 2-out hit would win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out. We are into extra innings, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Jose Ramirez. 0-1 the count. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, man. We don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
So we got him looking there. Jose Ramirez is retired to kick off the inning. Trey Turner is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
You got to love guys auto-taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now the first pitch. Honus Wagner stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he falls behind 0-2. Now the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Nationals gone in order. This one remains off square at 11 each. Number 48 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 48.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. This is hit hard towards second. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Popped him up. Jared in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning. Chance to walk it off. And now here is Chipper Jones. The winning run stands at second base. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Here's Foster backing up on it. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall. And this ball game is over.